Hey guys, it's Nicholas here from upgradeToLife.com and welcome to this week's quote of the week video. And with that, let's just jump right into it and talk about this week's quote. So instead of fighting against the evidence of the senses, you claim yourself to be that which you desire to be. As your attention is placed on this claim, the doors of the senses automatically close against your former master, that which you were conscious of being before. Right? So this is important, guys, because instead of fighting against the evidence of the senses, you claim yourself to be that which you desire to be, right? I see a lot of people always like watching videos and making themselves believe that they have to ignore their world and they have to ignore their circumstances. But this ignoring only comes from because they feel that this creates a lot of fear and anxiety and resistance because they don't have learned how to deal with that in the first place. I made a video called Should You Really Ignore Your Circumstances? I will link this here. This is really helpful if you struggle with that or if there are circumstances that you currently experience you don't really like. So, and like Neville actually said, is that we don't fight the evidence of the senses, right? We don't want to ignore circumstances, push them away and stuff like that. It's more so like an acknowledging and not accepting. But this is a difference than ignoring and therefore creating more resistance and fighting against all of that, right? And we want to claim ourselves to be that which we want to be. We want to claim it, right? It is like dare to assume. Neville did not say this for fun. He said dare to assume. You have to dare to actually assume that you are that which you desire to be. And when you do that, right, your attention will get automatically placed on this claim. Right, that which you claim yourself to be. When you really do that, when you imagine something that implies that, when you use whatever technique you like, the more and more you really start to get identified with that and your attention starts to get drawn away from what you currently see in the circumstances that you don't like. And so the doors of the senses automatically close against your former master. And with former master, Neville means that which you were conscious of being before. So let's say you are right now, I always use like the money example because it's like the simplest one. I can try to come up with other spontaneous examples too after that. But let's say you look at your bank account and you see there is not the amount of money that you want to have available in your life, right? So you're conscious of being not financially well versed and lacking finances, lacking financial resources. So you're conscious of being that. But when you start to claim yourself as like being financially secure, right? And you can do this with, isn't it wonderful? Or I remember when, or you imagine a scene that implies that you are already in a more financial state, right? Then the more and more you do that, the more and more your senses will automatically close against that, which means when you look at that, you may see it, right? It's not that you close your eyes, but you may see it, but it's that you will have completely different reactions. You won't react to this any longer. It won't be bothering you or really like triggering you because internally you start more and more and more to already live from this new state. The same with relationships. Let's say you look right now at your circumstances and you see that like you're single or there's like relationship things that are going sideways and you want to shift that around again. So you can either like dwell on the current circumstances and continue to be conscious of that what is happening right now, or you can claim yourself to be that and to have this kind of relationship that you want to have and therefore actually feel fulfilled, feel loved, feel loving. Remember, only the loving find love. They never have to seek for it. So you first have to change within, as you already know by learning more about Neville, right? And this is really powerful. And this is, for me, really simple, actually, to explain, to understand. And I hope that this also helps you to realize, again, don't fight any senses. Don't ignore any circumstances. Watch the video that I linked before. And you will automatically see that your reactions, that your thoughts, everything changes automatically if you claim yourself to be that what you want to be. And you shift into that state and you remain loyal and faithful to your desired state. Right, the number one indicator are your reactions. I made a video on this, like how to really know that like you are shifting, that you are manifesting your goals. I will link this here. And this is it for this week, right? Really short, straight to the point. So don't fight any stuff. Rather claim yourself to be that what you want to be, and automatically you will become more relaxed, more chilled. You don't fight any stuff, you don't ignore any stuff, you will have naturally shifted, and therefore you will have naturally other thoughts, other reactions, other actions, other manifestations, because you just claimed yourself to be what you want to be. And therefore you then become conscious of being your desired thing. And you always manifest in your life what you are conscious of being, what your status, what your self-conception is. So thank you really much for watching, guys. If you have questions, leave them in the comments down below, and I'll speak to you next week. Bye, guys.